It's business as usual here at Elgin City. Our amazing run of form continues and we remain top of the Scottish League One. And today we have a very, very big game coming up against second place Dunfermline. And if we can win today, we could go 10 points clear at the top of the table before even October is out. Let's go and kick some balls. Hello and welcome back to the Road to Glory, Part 21, Season 3, here at Elgin City. And if you are new to the channel, why not subscribe, like, watch and comment. Help the channel to grow and help us to support all that good stuff that you can see scrolling up above. And it has been a remarkable start to the season yet again. We do seem to start seasons very well, and this season is no exception. We have played 11 and we have 29 points, and we are currently 7 points clear of Dunfermline in second place. And we play Dunfermline today, and a win against Dunfermline will see us 10 points clear at the top of the league before even November has begun. And we have scored a lot of goals. We have scored 25 goals, which is the best in the league, and we have conceded only 9, which is also best performance in the league. And what that means now is we are not seeing dissatisfied or disappointed alongside play defensively solid football, and the board are quite happy with how things are at the moment. And that also goes to the supporters, and they are also satisfied with the way that we are playing defensively. And so the changes to the squad that we made have, I think, made the difference in terms of our defensive play. And part of our reason for our success is that we have been doing very, very well against top of the league teams such as Celtic Hearts, who we've already beaten. And we recently played FC Edinburgh, who were in third place, and we put them away in style. Let's go to Match of the Month. And so on the pitch, our good form continues. And when you were last with us, you saw us beating Cove Rangers by 2-0, and we followed that with a very good 3-2 win at home to Stirling Albion. That was then followed by a good 2-0 home win against Adrionians, and then against Peterhead in probably what was the craziest penalty shootout I've ever come across. We drew 1-1 in normal time, and then looking at the penalty shootout, we won the penalty shootout by 13-12 after both teams had missed their very first opening penalty. A quite incredible penalty shootout, which had me biting my nails, not knowing which way it was going. Fortunately, though, we did come out as winners and went through to the next round, where we still don't know who we are going to play yet. And then after that, coming into October, we played away at Queen's Park and won quite comfortably by 3-1. And then, unfortunately, a poor result against Celtic Hearts. A 1-1 away draw was the only poor result since you were last with us. And then against FC Edinburgh, who were in third place. You saw that game just now in Match of the Month, where we put them away quite convincingly by 3-0. And so that sets us up very nicely for today's game against Dunfermline Athletic away. And they are a very good side. We have beaten them before by 2-1, but this is not going to be anywhere near like an easy game. And we're going to have to be very defensively sound, and we're going to have to take our chances when they arrive. But before that, let's go and take a look at some of the news that's been happening off the pitch. And first of all, a little bit of squad news. And as you can see, we have a number of players who are performing out of their skins at the moment. And the top performer at the moment in the last 5 games is Blair Mackenzie, central defender who has an average rating of 7.66. He has 14 appearances, and in those 14 appearances has 5 goals and 3 assists. And for a central defender, that's quite remarkable at this stage of the season. He is on loan from Aberdeen, but he is a very, very fine player. He's 19 years of age, and he's very determined. He has good composure, good concentration, good decisions. He is a very agile player, and he's very, very good in the air. He is a great player in the making. Whether or not we can bring him in full-time here at Elgin, I don't know. But for this season, long may his form continue, and hopefully he'll go on providing this kind of performance for the entire season. What a season he's having so far. And some other items of news. It's nice to see Blair Alston is back from his injury, as well as Tommy Robson, our left back from injury, and both of those starting to force their way back into the first team, and both have played extremely well in the last couple of games. It's good to see them back, and hopefully now we'll see them back and have no more injury problems with either of them for the rest of the season. One more item of news about the squad. Kane Hester is wanted. We have transfer listed him, and hopefully he will be able to go out on loan to Dumbarton. We have decided that he simply isn't good enough for the team anymore, and it's time to let him go. If we can sell him, great, but we'll just let his contract run down if we can't get any money for him. He is probably likely to leave in the January transfer window. And talking of transfers, we have made one more transfer since you were last with us, and we have brought in on a free transfer Ethan Hamilton, who is a central midfielder. He's a ball-winning midfielder, can play box-to-box, Carrilero or Mazzala. He's a useful player to have around, and he has some good attributes, and I'm hoping that he is going to provide a little bit more depth in midfield, and I'm hoping that he's going to have a very, very good season, and he has made a very, very good start to his career here at Elgin. And finally, in the news, we do have a number of players who have been unhappy, and we still have Seb Ross, who is unhappy that the training facilities have not been improved. I did make a promise when I signed him that we would upgrade the training facilities. I didn't think it would be a problem, but we've had awful problems with the board, who are totally unwilling to upgrade the training facilities. They are still poor, and we do our best, but Seb Ross is not very happy that that promise has not been kept. We also had some other issues. Critchley and Kane Hester came to me very unhappy about the amount of playing time that they had. But because we have so much depth in the squad now, I'm able just to threaten them with selling them, and then they withdraw their complaint. And so far, we don't seem to have really any unhappy players at the moment in terms of their playing time. Or at least if they are, they're not telling me they're unhappy because they're scared that I might just sell them. So all in all, in terms of how things are going, it's going very, very well. I am a bit concerned about today's game against Dunfermline because we are 7 points clear, and I don't think FM is going to allow me at this stage of the season to go 10 points clear. We are going to set up in a way where we're going to try not to lose. That is the aim for today. We don't want to lose this game. If we win it, that's great. But the main idea today is we're going to set up in a very cautious way, low block. We are going to try not to lose. And so now is a good time to go and see what's going to happen today. Let's go and kick some balls. And so the team for today is Hoban in goal, with McGill, Mackenzie, Wilson and Crane at the back, Leon, Hamilton, Alston and McKenna in midfield, with Pasnick and Dawson the front two. We are set up in a cautious low block style, and hopefully this will be enough to get us a point here away at Dunfermline. I've been in this situation before where I've been a long way in front playing the second place side, and FM very rarely allows you to take anything from this kind of game. I'm hoping that this today is an exception and that this team is good enough to go to Dunfermline and get the points. Let's see what happens. And it's been a fairly slow start as we go into the up to the first 10 minutes, and nothing really seems to have happened. There hasn't even been a shot on goal. So that means defensively we're doing okay. In terms of possession, we are dominating the possession, and Dunfermline have hardly had a touch. And that means that what we're not doing is creating enough chances. We have had the only shot, and it remains 0-0 as we come up to the 25th minute. And there is a highlight, and Dunfermline have a goal kick, and they're about to fire the ball up the field. And if we can win this second ball, then hopefully we can get something out of this. But here come Dunfermline, and we've got to try and press them and stop this. And there's a shot, and Hoban has made a mess of that, but manages to collect the rebound. It remains 0-0, and it's a fairly dire game, but I don't mind that. I really don't want to be attacking to leave ourselves exposed at the back. And we are going to play this defensive kind of cautious style as we play a long ball up looking for Dawson, and Dawson has a chance and it's saved. It's a very, very nervy time here at Dunfermline. It's Dunfermline 0, Elgin 0. We do have a corner. Nice to see Alston back in the team, and he's going to take the corner to the near post, and another great save. It's tipped over the bar, and we will have another corner. And it is going to be Alston again with the in-swinger. We do have Mackenzie, I think, free on the far post, but he has now been marked. And Alston fires in the corner, and it's headed away. I think the FM have, with this latest update, sorted out near post corners. And there's Pasnik. Pasnik tries a snapshot. It remains 0-0. And so far we are doing very, very well. We will take a point here to remain 7 points clear. What we want to do is avoid defeat today. But as can be seen, we are dominating the game and not allowing Dunfermline really to have any possession or any say in how this match is going. Long ball over the top looking for Dawson, but that's too much for him. And here come Dunfermline on the counter-attack. But we've won the second ball, but Dunfermline have won the third ball, and they have found some space. And King is looking for Sutherland, and they are in here, and they have scored. And that is always going to happen. And when you are dominating a match like this, even though we are playing with a cautious mentality, we have given the goal away. And I knew it was too good to be true, because allowing us to go 10 points clear, the game was never going to do that. But we have to accept that perhaps Dunfermline are just playing better than us, but the stats suggest they are not playing better than us. And I'm really disappointed with the way we are playing. Dawson's having a poor game, and I don't know what to do. It's just the way the game is. And I think we need to go out there. I am not happy. Your defensive performance was unacceptable. I'm not happy with your playmaking, and I'm not happy with your finishing. And we'll give Joey Dawson just a little bit more time, and then we might have to take him off the pitch. It's still Dunfermline 1, Elgin 0. Possibly now we will need to change the way we play and go more attacking. But Dunfermline do have a free kick near to their own penalty area, and that's headed down. Alston, let's have a big game from you now, Alston. We need to do something here. Here's Crane looking to bring the ball forward. He finds Wilson with a long diagonal looking for McKenna this time. McKenna has picked up the second ball. And here's McGill at fullback. He finds Alston all the way over to Crane. It's good football, but not good enough to score. And I think now we do need to make some changes to go a little bit more attacking. And we'll wait till this highlight is finished, and then we will try a little bit more of an attacking, offensive style. And here is Crane. Crane's looking over the top, and that ball is poor again. And here's Dawson picking up the second ball, and Dawson's driving into the box. Can he get a cross in? He's looking back, and here is McGill. McGill's in the box, and that was a chance. And really, we should have scored. We should be winning this game. And let's make some changes to what we're actually doing here. And I think we are going to push the lines up. We're going to go with a high press, higher line of attack. And we are just going to take this game to them. We're also going to, when I can, we will also go to a very positive style and try and get something out of this game. I'm not too happy with the way the forwards are playing. I may bring both forwards off, and the midfield also are not having their greatest games. But here we do have a free kick, and Alston back in the side. He is very deadly from free kicks. Can he put this one in? It is Alston. Alston hits the bar, and we have scored. McGill has pulled it all square. It's 1-1. Alston's free kick hit the bar, and we have made it 1-1. And have I made the right decision to go to a more positive style? I think so. I think we really need to go now and see if we can't win this game, because looking at the XG, looking at the possession, we're totally dominating them, and we should be winning this quite easily. I'm going to make some changes now. And so we have made 1 or 2 changes. In fact, 5 changes, and I hope that that may be enough to take this game. We have dominated the game. I'm a little bit upset that we haven't scored more than we have, but we do have a chance. And Crane finds Hamilton, but he's easily dispossessed. And we need to win this ball, but we haven't. And here come Dunfermline. I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar they score. But Anderson, beautifully read by Anderson. He finds Crane. Crane all the way back to Hoban. I'm wondering if I should go back to a more cautious approach now, or whether I should continue attacking. And it's a tough decision to make, a tough call to make here. It could go either way this game now. I don't know what FM are thinking. There's a long ball forward by Dunfermline. We need to win this second ball. We haven't. And I think it looks like Dunfermline are playing more attacking. But here comes Crane. Both teams look like they want to win this. Crane looks for Hamilton. Hamilton going down the right. A new signing just recently. He looks to get a cross in. He finds Magori. Magori with a header. Fadahunsi with a header. And it goes over the bar. It remains 1-1. I think this is probably how it's going to finish. A fair result, I guess. But we have totally annihilated them. I didn't think FM were going to allow me to go 10 points clear at this point, but it remains 1-1. Is there one final highlight before the end of the game? Yes, there is. We do have a throw-in, and Leon has the ball in the corner, and that's a poor clearance. It finds Fadahunsi. He finds McGill. McGill needs to find support. He looks for Seb Ross. Seb Ross with a drive, and Seb Ross has made it 2-1, and we are back in this game. We are winning this game. We have scored in the 90th minute. An absolute mix-up in the Dumbarton defence. McGill found Seb Ross. He had nothing on, couldn't find any support in the congestion, took a snapshot and drove it in to the near post. And now we are going to go to a very cautious defensive style, and we're going to pull back the lines, close up the shop, and we're going to waste a little bit of time. We're going to do whatever we can to slow this game down now and hopefully hold on to this 2-1 as time is running out for Dunfermline. A fair result, I think. We have beaten Dunfermline by 2-1. And I think the changes that I made absolutely paid off. Everyone thought we'd lose. We've done absolutely fabulously. We have gone 10 points clear of Dunfermline at the top of the league. And that is an absolutely outstanding performance. As we are just about to begin November, to be 10 points clear at this stage in the competition is quite scary. What a squad this is. I think we have in the summer put together a group of very, very good players, and we are optimistic about going on and doing extremely well this season. And that's it for this video. We will come back around about the middle of December when we will play either Wraith Rovers or Queen's Park. Queen's Park will be an interesting challenge, so we may come back for the game against Queen's Park. And so if you are new to the channel, then why not subscribe, like, watch and comment. Help the channel to grow and help us to support all that good stuff that you can see scrolling up above. And from a very, very delighted Elgin City, everybody seems to be playing well. We're all in good spirits. Morale is very, very high. We are absolutely riding the waves here. And all that remains to be said is take care. We will bid you farewell, and we'll see you in the next episode.